This project starts with an 18-inch section of 1x12 pine. Total material cost for this build is under $5. I begin by setting my table saw fence to 8 inches and ripping that piece. Then I take the leftover piece and rip it down to 2 1/4 inches. Next, I mark the 2 1/4 inch board at 7 inches and cut 2 of those at the miter saw. And then cut the skinny leftover piece at 14 1/4 inches. Now I mark the center of the 7-inch boards and place a paint can to draw the shape I'm looking for. You'll see later that what I modeled this build after has a different shape than this. The whole idea is to come up with what looks nice to you. Don't be afraid to experiment. Remember, this build is under $5 in material. I clamp the boards to my workbench and cut out the shape with my jigsaw. Now I'm sure I'll probably get some comments about the thousands of dollars of equipment and tools I'm using, or some sorry excuse like that. Well, you can check out the card above. I show you that you don't actually need a lot of tools to get started. Then I sand all the parts with 220 grit sandpaper. Now this pine board I started with was rather smooth to begin with, so it doesn't take much sanding. Here I'm placing the pieces in place, centered as best I can, and mark the location with pencil marks. I put down some glue within those marks and put the pieces in place. I let this sit until the glue sets up, then mark the top side to shoot some nails down into the legs. And a couple on the bottom side. By the way, if you like these small project videos, comment below ILTB for I like these builds. And while you're there, why don't you hit the like button for me. The next step is to fill the nail holes with wood filler, let it dry, and then sand it down smooth. I'm painting a bottom coat of dark brown on all of the edges, top and bottom side. And then I paint the entire top side with the brown paint. Once that dries, I then paint the entire piece with a coat of white paint. When that is dry, I go over the edges with some sandpaper to bring out that brown paint from underneath. I will then sand down the top until I get the look I had in mind. This gives the piece a nice weathered look, and it's really easy to do. If you go online and search for wood table riser, you'll find a lot of variations of these. Here's a screenshot of the table riser I modeled this one after. You can see the different leg shape. The shop selling these is getting $35 for this, and they also charge for shipping. Look at how many they've sold. If you're looking to make some side money in woodworking, this would be a great way to get started. Use your creativity to come up with your own great design. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.